So back in February, I tweeted that we're going to be having a 5G iPhone, and here we are. Hey, what's up guys, it's Fisayo here, and in this video we're going to be talking about the new iPhones, the iPhone 12 series, iPhone 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max, everything. I have my timestamps in the description so you can skip ahead to different sections of this video that you want to be informed about. Anyway, do like this video, and if you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers, so I'll cover more of these iPhones in the coming months. And yeah, without further ado, let's get to the video. Apple started with talking about all the previous releases from last month, the Apple Watch, the iPad, and a lot of privacy talks and the HomePod talks. Apple didn't even waste time and they just went straight into the iPhone. Apple claimed the iPhone 11 was the most popular smartphone in the world, which could mean a lot of things, not necessarily sales. The kicker, 5G. 5G is added to all new iPhones, which is basically their whole MO, or super fast network speed. The teaser had high speed. It's just more advancement, more security, more privacy. Apple, being a popular brand bringing 5G to a super mainstream phone like the iPhone, is interesting to see, and I think this would actually shake the market. Of course, Samsung has been doing this and other manufacturers have been doing this, so there's no surprises here, but Apple is bringing 5G to a mainstream product, the iPhone, across every single device in their unit, even from the smallest to the biggest one, so there are no exceptions. It's dubbed 5G ultra wideband. It's basically much faster, has much more capability, and will work well in the areas where it works. You have super low latency, of course, for gamers and for streamers who would benefit heavily from this. And like I said, all iPhones come with 5G, which is cool. The first iPhone showed at the event, of course, was the iPhone 12 with 5G. The custom 5G antennas are placed at different places other than the previous iPhones, and they tested it in a very closed room that would simulate an enclosed environment for network speeds. When iPhone doesn't use 5G, it goes back to 4G LTE. So these are the networks we'll be getting here in Nigeria until maybe MTN comes through for us. For now, these are the only companies that support 5G. Color options here for the iPhone 12 are black, white, product red, green, and blue. In terms of build quality, it's 11% thinner, smaller, and it's much more slicker than the previous iPhones. Display is 5.4 inches for the 12 mini and 6.1 inches Super Retina XDR display. It's basically OLED. It has 2:1 contrast ratio, 460 ppi, twice as high HDR formats, and can view Dolby Vision, which is something we'll come to later in this video. The cover glass is durable, and they partnered with Corning Gorilla Glass to create what they call ceramic shield to make it tougher, to make the glass tougher. The claim is that it's tougher than any smartphone glass, and it's 4 times less likely to shatter or break if it drops. But I'm seeing Jerry Rig looking at this like, yeah, I'm gonna break this. The new processor is A14 Bionic, which of course Apple will tell you is the fastest in any smartphone. It's the first phone in the world built on 5nm chipsets. It's a 6-core CPU with 11.8 billion transistors, which is an improvement of 40% from the previous A13 that Apple made, 50% faster than most smartphones in terms of the graphics processing or GPU. What does this mean? You get slightly better gaming performance. They debuted a PC game, League of Legends, which is coming to iOS, and slightly faster iPhone than the previous iPhone. In terms of cameras, iPhone 12 has a dual camera setup, 12 megapixel ultra wide, 12 megapixel wide camera, better low light, and computational photography. For images with a lot of light hitting the sensor, you do get the benefit of HDR on here. There's also a slightly better night mode, again because it's computational photography. Same with the front camera as well. For video, there's slightly better night mode or better video quality at night, and there's also a time-lapse feature for night mode as well. As far as wireless charging, there's MagSafe feature, but not like the MagSafe that we're used to. The previous MagSafe was for MacBooks, where your wired charger snaps to the charging port of your Mac. This time around, the MagSafe is for wireless charging. So there's a magnetic back on each iPhone, so it doesn't get misplaced when you put it on a wireless charging pad. It snaps to the back of the phone, and it works with MagSafe wallets, MagSafe chargers, MagSafe accessories. They've debuted more accessories that support it, and you can see that on the Apple website. They aren't giving you the power adapter in the box, of course, because they're going environmental, and this is in their bid to run 100% and reduce waste. So you don't have your charger in the box, you don't even get a fast charger in the box, but it will come with a USB-C end to Lightning connector, and it's IP68 water resistant. Come to think of it, you actually don't have your iPhone adapter in the box. The box is slimmer though, but isn't that weird? I don't know, I just feel it's weird. But they say there's already too much in circulation, but not everybody, I don't know. They did a whole dramatic intro for the 5.4-inch iPhone 12 mini with the same features as the iPhone 12, even with 5G. There's no compromises at all. So yeah, even the smallest iPhone gets 5G. This smallest iPhone, the iPhone 12 mini, starts at $699 or $799 for the regular iPhone 12. Is 5G that worth it? Now onto the Pro. For the build quality, you get a stainless steel band, same ceramic coated display and back glass. It comes in silver, graphite, gold, Pacific blue, and in terms of water resistant too, it's IP68 up to 6 meters in 30 minutes. It's the same MagSafe, and it comes in two sizes, 6.1-inch for the Pro and 6.7-inch for the Pro Max. Because the screen is bigger, it looked like the notch is smaller. It has the same A14 Bionic chipset. The camera works with the CPU and the GPU with their improved image processing, which I'd love to test out. Speaking of images and camera, we have 12 megapixel ultra wide, 12 megapixel wide, 12 megapixel telephoto with 4x optical zoom between the wide camera and the zoom, which is pretty interesting, or you can just say it's 2.5 times zoom from the normal camera. So it's just a slight increase. Of course, it's similar to the iPhone 11 Pro Max in terms of the number of cameras and megapixels, but I don't think you're really missing out on a lot of things if you have the 11 Pro Max. It has optical image stabilization with sensor shift, which would aid for better video, and they also talked about Apple ProRAW just for the 12 Pro and the 12 Pro Max with deep fusion of some sort, which it combines multiple scenes, multiple images, multiple exposures, and it can be edited in the Photos app or other editing apps. And from what I saw, it looked promising, but again, nothing really beats real world tests. But the great thing here, or the great feature here, is that you have RAW on an iPhone camera. Another first is HDR video recording. Also, it comes to the iPhone 10 in 10-bit high dynamic range. It's also the first camera to record in Dolby Vision HDR in 4K resolution at 60 frames per second. Again, coupled with the display, you'll get to see that clearly. Lastly, with the camera, you do get a LiDAR scanner, the light detection and ranging scanner. It's basically for helping with augmented reality to scan your environment and place objects in scenes. The scanner will also help for low light images to improve focus and depth in portrait mode, especially in low light or at night. The price of the 12 Pro starts at $999 for 128 gig model. There's 3 sizes now, and they've improved the base size to 128 gigs. Thank you, Apple. And it's $1099 for the Pro Max. Pre-orders for the iPhone 12 start on October 16th and November 6th for the Pro Max as well. That's pretty much it. I think I'm going to get the 12 Pro Max, but I also want to get a smaller one, so be on the lookout for that. So far so good, it looks promising. And as far as 5G, I don't think it's worth it solely for that feature alone, especially if you're in a country that doesn't have it. But hey, buying a future-proof phone can be worth it. If you haven't upgraded your iPhone for a while and you're considering an iPhone, I think the 12 is the way to go. But the 11 Pro users have almost nothing to worry about. It's a new body, it's a new display, it has a new camera setup, sort of slightly faster processor, but it doesn't seem to be more than that. A hands-on will do justice to my verdict, and these are just my initial thoughts. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it useful, please consider liking this video and also consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon so you'll be the first to know when I post a new video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Also guys, as I'm making this video, as at this time being Nigerian, we're currently battling with police brutality, specifically by a unit of police called SARS. I've personally been stopped by SARS numerous times for no reason without a warrant. They've gone through my phone and laptops just because I fit a certain stereotype. This is just a fraction compared to what is going on with people's actual lives being lost and at risk because of these men who are supposed to protect us but don't. If you can, please lend your voice to the movement with the hashtag #EndSARS and watch a video by my buddy Tayo Aino Films. I'll leave a link in the description below where we showed up for the protest and talked to some Nigerians about the movement. I wish for a better Nigeria just like you. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you in another video.